I am teacher Rosel and I am from the Philippines. I have been teaching English to junior high school students here in the Philippines for 11 years already, and I have also been teaching English to the university students. Okay, so I teach speaking, listening, writing, and reading. Okay, here in the Philippines, and I am also training students for some competitions. And I have been teaching English here online with my Vietnamese students for 1 year already. So all of my students are Vietnamese. I am connected with two ESL company here. Okay, my students or both my companies are handling Vietnamese students. Okay, and so far I had a very great experience dealing with my Vietnamese students from kids to adults.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is okay, a short information about me. And so before we will start our lesson, may I know a little from you? Can you introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Kung and I'm 35 years old. I got married about 9 years ago, and we have two children. I work for myself when I earn a family company. We make all clothing for men, and our main market is the north of Vietnam. Yeah.
Wow.
Um, About my hobby, I think I don't have much hobbies. When almost the time I just focus on my business. Yeah,
Okay.
that's so.
Yes. Okay, so thank you so much for that wonderful introduction about yourself. And again, it's very nice to meet you this very early morning. Okay, so our lesson for this, by the way, I am 37 years old. I am 2 years older than you. Okay, so our book for this morning is this one. Can you see my book? Can you see our book? Okay, hello. Hello,
Yeah,
Kong.
yeah,
Can you see our book?
yeah.
Yes, all right. So this is the book that we will be using with our class, okay? Speak Your Mind book. Now, this book focuses on communication. There are a lot of topics here, conversational topics and real life, topics here. So what we will do here is to discuss, to express our minds, to express our thoughts. Okay, this is a conversational book, okay? Now, the first issue that we will be talking about, this morning, this early morning, after our class, I have also to prepare myself because at 8, I will be going to school. Since there is a pandemic, okay, there is a pandemic here, our time to go to school is being moved to 8 instead of going to school at 7 a.m. since this is pandemic, so it is being adjusted to 8 a.m. All right, now the first issue that we are going to discuss is, are you busy? Okay, so these days, people from all walks of life get busy with different reasons. Maybe young, old, adult, maybe young or adult, male or female, married or not married. Okay, these days, these people are busy for several reasons. Now, let's discuss these things. Now, are you busy? What's your answer with that question?
I think I'm not a busy person. And especially in this time when the virus came back my country, so almost the time I stay at home, and I have a many free time in this time. Yeah,
Oh, but before pandemic, were you best busy before pandemic?
I'm not busy because of pandemic.
All right. So if you are not busy, then
Yeah.
maybe sometime, okay, we will just discuss. Maybe there are times that you are busy. Sometimes, maybe sometimes. So may I ask you, what keeps you busy? Is it your job, your family concerns, cultivating relationships with others, my kids, efforts to improve the quality of life, and six. I just pretend to be busy now. We will discuss these things. I want you to choose as many as you want that you think that makes you busy sometimes. If you are not busy oftentimes, if you are not busy always, but I guess sometimes you are busy. And I just want you to discuss, to speak your mind about these reasons of keeping a person busy.
Hmm. In my case, I think the main reasons to keep me busy include the first is my job, the second the family concerns, and uh, the third that is my kids,
Yes.
and yeah, and the finally that's in my that is the relationships. Things so. Yeah, four things to make me busy.
All right. So you got three things that sometimes keep you busy now. You have your job, family concerns, and yeah, your kids. Can you tell me how your job makes you busy?
Yes, I know I go for myself, and uh, when uh, when I manage a company, every day I have to face with many things really difficult, and sometimes that is the problem with the cash flow. Sometimes the problem appear with my customers, and many other times the problem with the staffs. So I that's why my job to make me busy every day, and I think that is the main reason to make me busy. Yeah.
Yes, because being the owner of the company, it is your responsibility to look every detail, to
Yeah.
look every concern of your business, from the products, from the stocks, and also to the concerns of your employees. Yes,
Mm.
I totally understand you that being a business owner is somehow busy because yeah, you are the head of the company, you are the owner of the company, and all the concerns, all the issues will be going to you, and you need to solve them one by one. Okay, so that is what I have told you a while ago, that every person these days is busy for different reasons. Since you are a business owner, then you also have a different, what is the things or concerns that you have to make up, that you have to solve, that you have to cater. In my case, also as a teacher here in the Philippines, okay, I have also many concerns, just like doing follow up with my students' performances. And every classes I will be catering to 40 or to 45 students in a class. And in a day, I will be handling 6 or 5 classes in a day with each class composed of 45 students. And yes, those 45 students have different learning styles. So as a teacher, I hope I have to know, I have to cater the learning style of this student. What about the second, the third, and the fourth in order for them to fully understand every lesson in the classroom? So every day, that is the cycle or my routine task to let every student understand a lesson, to follow up their performances in the class, and also to do the records, okay, for the entire year in order for the parents also to get updated with the performance of their kids in my classes. All right, so that's what I have told you, that every person is having a different reasons, okay, that makes them busy. Now, can you tell me why do you say that your family, or yeah, family concerns is also another reason that keeps you busy?
Mm. Yeah, the first thing I should tell you about, I tell you about, I'm really lucky man. When I have a good wife, she take care all thing in my family, and almost the time I have many free time for focus on business, focus on my job because my wife behind me and she support me a lot. She take care the children very well, and she stay at home all the time for taking house chores. So the most concern with my family is how I can sure about the finance for my family, how I can warranty about the health of all family in my all member in my family, and how we can teaching our kids. That is the thing I'm really concerned with my family. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for expressing well your thoughts about question number 2. Wow, congratulations for having a very responsible, a very loving, and a very caring wife. Yes, to your children. Okay, so it is a very important thing. Yeah, to have a very responsible wife, a very hands-on wife. Now, in your case, your three concerns are, since your wife is the one handling all the concerns with your children, okay, so that is why you can concentrate on your work, on your job. So your first concern in the family is how to provide the financial aspect, the financial support to your family. Okay, so as a father, it is what is that? The main task of a father to provide the financial aspect to the family, and also to teach the children about what is right and what is wrong. As what they say, I always believe in the statement that parents are the are the first teachers of their children. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Parents Parents are the first teachers of their children.
Yes.
Yes, and I appreciate you for telling that your second concern in the family, in your kids, is to teach them well. Okay, because it is our main responsibility as the parents that at home we will teach them the principle of what is right and what is wrong. Okay, before they will go to the school, before they will submit themselves for the formal education in school, it is expected that we already taught to them the principles of what is right and what is wrong. Now, for the right things, just like they should be honest, just like they should be respectful, just like they should obey and they should listen to us, because parents always think, always, yeah, think about the best of our children. So it is, we always taught our children to listen, to obey what are our advice to them, because we are always after of the best of life. Okay, the best of life that we can offer, that we can guide them to a happy and a successful life. Now, another thing is we also teach our children not to do the wrong things, such as dishonesty, such as hurting others, such as mm, being lazy with the basic house chores. At home, we are teaching our young kids the basic house chores, the basic responsibility. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is why we are considered as the first teachers of our children's, because before they will go themselves, they will submit themselves for a formal education in school with our teachers, teaching them with the different subjects. They are already taught by us the necessities or the important facts about life. Okay, so I appreciate you seeing that concern, that you have to spend time to teach the necessary things or the life lessons about your children. Because this time it is not only important, it is not only essential that our children will excel, will show their best in academics, but we should also have to make sure that they will also excel when it comes to their behavior, when it comes to their attitudes, when it comes to their what is that principles in life, that they should always know what is the right thing and what is the what is the wrong thing, that whenever they grow up, they should know what are the things that they should avoid and what are the things that they should do. Okay, so that is our main concern as a parent, to teach them the lifelong lessons. What about my kids? Okay. In what way that your kids? In how old are your kids, by the way?
Yeah. Uh, we have two children,
Kid,
and yeah,
yes.
one daughter is 8 years old, and one son is
Son.
5 years old.
Okay, you get an 8 years old daughter and you also have a 5-year-old son. Wow, that's very interesting. All right, now can you tell me how your kids make you busy sometimes?
Actually, the more thing about my kids to make me busy, maybe that is how I can prepare time for playing with them. Especially with my son, he really um, he like a monkey, and he can play everything all day. So every time when he saw me, he asked me, uh, can you play with him? And that's really important, because I think when I spend time for playing with my kids, that is the best way to improve my connecting with our kid. And that's the thing I'm really concerned, and I try to playing with them um, as I can. I think so.
Uh, yes, you are correct when you said that spending time to play with your children is the very best thing a father could do to his children. Yeah, that's very good. Yes, it is more important than learning anything else, because when you are spending time with your children, your relationship with your kids, where your children develop and improves. And yes, so that's also the time that you can teach them many things that you want them to do when they grow old. That is also the best time that you can also guide them. That is also the best time that you can also correct. You can also improve, okay, their behaviors and their attitudes. Okay. And for the case of the children, that will always be a good memory, or memories that they will always remember. You know what, when a when a son or a daughter feels that she is valued, she is loved, she is well taken care of, when she grow big, she will also show affections. She will also be loving, caring, and also responsible to to her parents, and also to the people around her. Okay, so it is very important to establish the emotional state of a child or a children at a very young age. Because when she is secure that she is loved, she has a family that gives her the best, she will also be successful in life, because she will have more focus and to realizing the dreams or the goals that she wants to be in life. Because you know what? The children who failed to feel the love inside the family will grow up having a troubled mind, will having a difficulty on focusing on what they really want to achieve in life, because they are looking this love, this care, this concern to other people, because they did not feel it inside the family. So instead of doing their best in their studies, doing their best in their field of work, since there is an emptiness in their heart because they were not able to feel in at home that she is loved or pampered or well taken care of, she will find this missing piece, maybe to other person, okay, to friends, to neighbors. So the thing is, okay, the relationship between his relation or her relationship between her father, her mother, and her siblings is not good, because yeah, she will be asking it from the other people around her. So I appreciate you, couple, that you really set a time to play with your kids, yeah, to spend time with your kids, because that is one of the best things that we can do to them, to build good memories that they will keep on cherishing even when they get old. Okay. Next is we have this one. All right. All right. Now, can you please read this one, number one, or letter A.
Okay. Uh, on weekends, there always seems to be some sort of family obligation I have to attend. Someone is always having a birthday or anniversary or graduation or a wedding or the kind of family uh, reunion. If nothing is scheduled, and I think I will have some free time, it always seems like a family emergency occurs. So I never have a time for myself.
Okay. Can you tell me what makes this person busy based on her answer?
Um, I think in the family, the special occasion that make me busy, like a birthday, anniversary, or wedding day. I think so.
Yes, so this person is telling here that she is always she always have a family obligation, such as attending to birthday, anniversary, graduation, or wedding, or any kind of family reunion. So this person is very busy attending to these special events in her life. Okay. So that's what I have told you a while ago, that every person has different reasons of getting busy. So in this case, what makes her busy is her family obligation, attending to many special events, birthday, anniversary, graduation, wedding, and family reunion. So if she doesn't have, if if nothing is scheduled about these occasions above, okay, she thinks that she will have some free time, but it seems that like there is always like family emergency occurs. So most of the time, most of her time is being spent to family obligation. What about number two? Now let's know what is also her, what is that something that makes her busy? Please read.
Yeah. Children are not only expensive, but time consuming as well. Every day I have to make sure they are doing their homework. They participate in sports and other activities that I have to attend to. But even without these obvious instances, they always need my personal nerve and attention on display. It wears me out.
Okay, what do you think? What makes this person busy?
I think the thing make
That
people
makes,
busy, yeah, in the family is how they can sure about children, like how they can sure about the children will do homework or
yes.
play many activities a day.
Yes, very good. Yes. In this example, the person here is telling to us that what makes her busy is her children. Okay. According
Mhm.
to her, raising a children is not only expensive, but it is also time consuming. Do you agree with this?
Children
Yeah.
are expensive but time consuming as well. Oh yeah.
Yes. It is quite expensive because as a parent will really need to provide them well with their needs. And that the very reason why we parents are now doing our best to establish in our business, to do best in our job, because we want to earn, because we have children at home that we need to provide their needs. So that is why children are not only expensive, but also it is time consuming, because yes, we really have to spend time to our children if we want our children to go to grow well. If we want our children to grow well disciplined, we really have to spend time with them. Okay, and according to the person here, every day she has to make sure that her children are doing their homework. As what I have told you, that we are the first teachers of our kids. Even if we send them to school at the end of the day, before they will go to sleep, we will always do a follow-up. What's your assignment today? Do you have assignment? Oh, let's make, come on, come on. Let's make your assignment. Okay, I will help you. What is your assignment? Okay, what is your, did you have a quiz today? Did you have a test today in at school? So we will always do a follow-up of our children. How are they doing in school. And aside from that, as parents, we want also our children to learn to participate in sports. Okay, what sport do you want your son to learn?
Um, in my case, I try to training for our children everything sports I can play, like football,
Wow.
volleyball, yeah, or something, basketball, yeah.
Wow. Yes, this is an example of sports. Yeah. So, when your son is only 5 years old, but when he gets 14, I know, 10, maybe you can start teaching him at age of 10 or above. Maybe you can start him teaching baseball or just introduce. Baseball, football, right? You play football, volleyball, and basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is your another task to do when your son gets 10 years old and up, or maybe 15 years old and up, and he will become your best playmate in basketball, in football, and in volleyball. Yes. So that is why it is true that this person is telling here that, yeah, really, raising children is really time consuming. You have to double your time. We have to spend our time in our work, and we also have to spend our time with our children. Okay. Uh, okay. But even without these obvious instances, they always need my personal love, yeah, and attention on display. Okay. So our kids, our children really need to feel our love. They should really feel that they are be given the attention and time. Okay, so the two persons here in this sample answers have different reasons why they are busy. The first one is family uh, special occasions, such as this one. Another one is telling us that her major concern that makes her busy is raising her children. All right. Do you have questions? Do you have questions in this?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, let's move on to this one. Speak your mind. I want you to speak your mind now. Who do you think is the busiest in the family? Okay. Is it you or your wife?
Who is the busiest in my family? I think that's in my wife. Yeah.
Why? Why do you say so?
Because I'm really lazy man when I stay at home. Many times in the past, my wife asked me a lot about when she need me support in the house chores. But
Yes.
most of the time, I always refuse her, and because I'm really lazy and everything in my house, she have to take care alone. Yeah.
Okay, including the children when you are away, when you are in the office. Yes, it's true because also I am a woman. Yeah, I understand. I agree with you that the busiest person in the family is the woman because, yeah, the wife will not only take care of her children, but she should also take care of her husband. And when her husband is out for his work, the woman or the wife continues to be busy in doing the house chores, the household chores. Yeah, preparing everything. And yeah, when the children get home from school, she will then continue to take care of them, to give attention to the children. And when her husband comes home after a work, After the office, she will always also continue to take care, to attend to the needs of her husband. Yes. So I would say that wife is really, yeah, wives are really super women. They are extraordinary because they can do a lot of things, many things. Now, number two, do you have enough time to do what you want? Why or why not?
I think I always have enough time for myself because I work for myself and I'm really out to control in my schedule and especially about time. Sometimes I need to improve my skill. I can't stop everything for prepare the time for learning some new skill, and that's the advantage points when I'm a business. And I'm really happy when I always have many time for myself or for my improve my skill. Yeah.
Oh, it's very good to know that you have enough time to do what you do. Wow, that's very good. Next, how do you spend your free time? To whom and how do you spend your free time?
Um, I think almost the time when I stay at home and in free time, I like watching TikTok, Facebook,
Hmm.
or YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, so those platforms are very interesting. TikTok, Facebook, and what YouTube, yes. Those platforms are very interesting and we will get updated to many things. In YouTube, we can learn new skills.
Mm.
Yes, by just watching. Yeah, how to make something. Okay, you can learn many skills in Facebook, in YouTube. And in Facebook, you have also the access, or you can access, you can communicate your friends even if they are away from you or even your family. So that's the good thing about Facebook because you can continue, you can keep in touch with your friends, family, and relatives. Yes. What about number five? Do you usually come home late or early? Why?
I think I always come back my home really on time. That's
Wow,
always about uh, 4 or 5 p.m. every day. Yeah.
that's very good. That's very good. Who do you think are busier, kids or adults?
Uh, I'm not sure about that. When I was a child, I'm always busy with many type of games. Uh, and when I adult, I think I always busy with many other things. Maybe at that time the game is not important, and I don't care about playing game like when I was children. But the more thing I'm really concerned when I adult. That's either how I can focus on business, how I can sure about finance, how I can take care for whole member in my family. So I think almost of the time that thing uh, made me really busy. Yeah.
Yeah, so you cannot say whether who is busy. Is it are the kids or ano the adults? Because in your time you were also you also experienced getting busy with playing games. And this time you are busy with running good, well, your business, because yeah, that's the source of financial stability this time. Yes, I understand with you that kids and adults have different levels of getting busy. Yes, for the part of the kids, those who love spending more time in playing games, mobile games, video games, they will claim that they are busy. For adults who are also doing many things or many jobs, yeah, this time they will also claim that they are busy. So it could be both kids and adults will say that they are busy, but they have different levels.
Yeah.
Okay, when kids get busy with playing games, it is purely for entertainment. It is purely for happiness, for entertainment. But when we say when we are busy, it is really for our survival, right? We do not get ourselves busy just because of entertaining ourselves, of not, okay, of not because we are bored at times. But when we get ourselves busy, it is very what is that, important, because it means our survival. Just like us, okay, I am a mother, you are also a father. We keep ourselves busy from the rest of the day because we have the same goal or purpose to make our family happy and well provided. Okay. So kids and adults are both busy, but they have different levels. Okay, kids are, yeah, they will always want to be happy, to be entertained with their games. Now, well, number 7. Oh, this is a very interesting question. Which do you think is more important, making money or spending time with your family or friends?
Mm, in my case, I think I I will prioritize for the making money than family and friends, because when I feel suitable with the quantity of money I can earn, when the money I can earn, that's sure for protecting my family. At that time, I will have a time for thinking about my family, my friends. So I always agree with the idea that money first, and then uh, will to the family and friends. Yeah.
Okay. So in your case, you want to become financial stable first,
Yeah.
because also you have a goal to provide well the needs of your family. Now, how can you provide your family if you are just purely spending time for them for the rest of the day, for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year without doing something? So that is why I agree with you also that sometimes um, we choose to have this, because our family is also our reason why we are working so hard to earn money and to become financially stable, because we wanted to provide the best for them, especially you as a father. That is your main responsibility, to provide well the needs of your kids, your wife, and your family in general. All right, number 8. What is a typical example how you waste time? Was there a time, or can you remember? Was there a time that you wasted your time?
I think the nowadays we have many things for relaxing, and the most important thing to make me waste time is the smartphone. I spend many time a day for watching TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. I think about five, 4 or 5 hours per day. Yeah, for this TikTok and Facebook. So I think that is really waste time. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Because there are a lot of things that we enjoy watching in TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. That is why sometimes we forgot that we are spending 1 hour already. We are spending 2 or 3 or 4 hours already. And sometimes we forgot that there is something important that we need to do for the day because we are entertained. We are enjoyed on what we are watching in the YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Yes, I agree with you that that is an example, a typical example of how we waste our time these days. Okay. All right. Now, number 9, who do you think are busier these days, men or women?
Um, I think nowadays the most busier always is the woman. Why I can tell that? Because I think in the uh, in the nowadays the woman have to do many tasks a day. She have to go to office, and after that, when she come back her home, she have to take care the food for her family, and in the evening, she have to teach or support the children learning. Why the man he can go to office like the woman, but after come back, he can go out for drinking beer with the friends and don't care about anything else. So I think the woman is busier than the man today. Yeah.
Yes. Do any task every day.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, this one. I
Mm,
have sent you. Yeah, that one. I would like to correct you. Okay, just because a while ago you said she have to
uh,
do. Okay, instead of saying she have, it should be she has.
yeah,
Okay. Yes,
yes.
because she is only one, and it should be paired with has. Okay. But I like the way you presented your idea that you are not biased with yourself because other people will say, "Oh, I am busier than women," and in your case, you are true. You have expressed your mind based on what you have observed that women are busy compared with men. Okay, now this time let's learn an English words, few English words here. We have obligation, that means moral or legal duty. It is our obligation, parents, as parents, to provide the needs of our children, to educate them, to teach them what is right and what is wrong. Okay, that is our obligation. When we say emergency, it is an expected situation that must be dealt with immediately. Emergency when it is an example of emergency is just like when a family member gets sick. That's an emergency because no one expected that. Another is we also have on display. On display means presented in a visible or prominent manner. Next, we have overtime. Okay. Sometimes we do overtime, extra hours that works beyond the minimum requirement. Typical, having the usual features or qualities of a particular classification occur, happen, wear out, make, feel extremely tired. Sometimes a woman wears out because of the many tasks she will do every day, and she will continue doing it for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, and for the rest of the year. It is an ending task. This time we will have a conversation. All right. Now, you said a while ago that women are busier than men. Now, let's find out in the conversation below if women is really busier than men. Now, I am, okay. Since you are the male, yeah, you will be the male and I am the female. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start now. Read,
So Arita, yeah.
read.
Yes, always. Men are busier than women are.
What? How can you say that?
Maybe at one time, a woman's work is never done, was true. But these days, a woman can do all for her home's work in a few hours and have a not so leisure time to shop and met and meet her friends before her husband and children get home. I wish I had life that easy.
You aren't a woman, and it's obvious you don't know what you are talking about.
Uh, Obviously, I'm not female, but that doesn't mean that I'm oh ignorant, right?
Ignorant. Yeah,
Okay.
ignorant. The modern woman has to get up early in the morning, fix breakfast for her family, get her children ready for school, get herself dressed, go to work, spend a hard day on the job, come home, help kids with homework, do the housework, prepare supper, do the dishes, put the kids to bed, finish any work that she has taken home with her from the office, deal with her husband's needs, and then finally go to sleep. And then early next day, she starts the routine all over again.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I spend far more time at work than my wife does. Even after hours, I have to meet with clients to further the company's interests.
Okay. You mean you go to fancy restaurants and expensive bars instead of going and helping your wife?
It may seem like a fun to an outsider, so but it is actually very stressful. I really just want to be at home. Uh,
Once a man's done, once a man's once a man done with his work, he is done. But a woman has to maintain two jobs, one at home and one at outside the house. No wonder she gets old so fast.
oh, come on. Woman of life, man by several years. I'm convinced that the hard work shortens men's lives, and the women get to save their energy and life longer.
No, but maybe a woman are busy, they aren't able to drink or smoke or offer it the way men do. It's those activities which kill them off, not the work. Okay, based on our conversation, who do you think is busier? Is it the woman or the man? Based on
So,
the conversation.
yeah, I still think about the woman always busy than a man. Yeah.
Okay, even if the book says here that man and woman are equally busy. Okay. So based on this conversation, yeah, man and woman are equally busy, but still you think that women are busier than men, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, uh, can you tell me, can you sum up what are the male and the female are talking about? What are they arguing? What are they discussing about this short conversation?
I think that's a guilt between the man and the woman about who is the busier person. The man always offer many reasons really suitable, like he have to hardworking, he have to meet client, even his took uh, time out of work. So the woman
Yes.
also offer many reasons really interesting, like she have
Mhm.
to take care her office, he have
Yeah,
to
that's
come and take care everything in
yes.
the family. But the finally, I think each person always really important to make the family become happy. The man have to take care the financial, and that's why the woman have to take
Yes.
care the culture for to sure run family really normally, and that's the main reason to make a family become happier. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But who won in the conversation? Based on the conversation, who won as to who is busy, the man or the
I
woman?
think the woman that's the winner. Yeah.
For you, wow, you are a number one fan to the woman. Okay, that they are most busier than men. Yes, yes, I think so because I am also a woman and I feel that when we say routine, these are the everyday activities. Okay, no matter how hard you tried your best to finish early all these tasks, you cannot rest on the following day because these are the things that you will do tomorrow, next day, until, yeah, until every day. So no matter how hard you try your best to finish all these tasks early so that you can rest, but you will not be excused because you will keep on doing these things tomorrow and for the rest of the days. And that makes a woman um what is that uh, that is why a woman is very good in doing multitasks, unlike men that they are mainly focused on working for the financial needs, financial stability. Okay, so a woman would do many tasks at a times, many tasks at a times. But a man or a man will only focus on few responsibilities. When they are at work, they don't care about the household chores. When they are at work, they don't care about the children. When they are at home, they are not the one doing the follow-up of the assignments of the children. They are not the one who tutors how to do the assignment, the project, and how to help the kids understand the lesson that he finds difficult in the classroom. So it is the job of a mother, it is the job of a wife. That is why I guess women are busier than men. Yes, all right. Now, do you have questions? Do you have questions in this activity?
No, I think so.
Okay. So we will learn another words here. Fix means to prepare. A wife should prepare everything for her children, for her husband early in the morning to make sure that they will not get late to school, to make sure that her husband will not get to her work, to his work. Okay, she has to fix and to prepare everything. Further means help succeed or be achieved. Outlive, live longer. Yeah. It is said also, it is being discussed here that um women outlive or live longer than men. Kill off, that means destroy completely. Routine, usual way of doing things. All right. So, do you learn something from our lesson this morning?
I think I should try to support my wife in her house chores. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about. I think I should do. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very good learning that you have this early morning class. Wow. I know your wife, you will be happy of that learning that you will try to support, you will help your wife in doing the household chores. Wow. Your wife will be happy with that learning. Okay, so we are done with issue number 1. All right. Do you want me to send the copy of this book so that you can
Yeah,
study in advance? Okay.
yeah, for the yeah, yeah.
I will send you. Okay, what is it? Mm, It's in drive speaking, speak your. And our lesson for next meeting is all right. So we have another interesting lesson. Do you see lesson number 2?
Yeah. Are you happy?
Uh, are you happy? Okay, this is another interesting lesson to discuss and to talk about. I want you to express your mind this time about this topic. So I have sent you the book. So if you have time, you can study in advance. Okay,
Yeah.
our lesson. Okay. So thank you very much. And I am so happy to know you're learning from this morning's class that you will start helping your wife in doing the household chores. Wow, that is a very excellent learning. So thank you very much for your time. Okay, have a great day ahead. Have a great day ahead with your kids and with your family. And goodbye, and I hope to see you next time.
Yes. Goodbye and thank you.
Goodbye.